Are you always broke, no matter how much money you make? I was just on the phone with a friend and she's venting about how she can never catch a break. Always in debt, always stressed, living paycheck to paycheck. And honestly, she makes a decent income. So it made me think, why do so many people stay broke, even when they make good money? Let's talk about why this keeps happening. Let's get one thing straight. Being broke has nothing to do with how much you make. I know that sounds crazy, right? But hear me out. I've met people making six figures who are still broke, still stressed, still living paycheck to paycheck, or worse, constantly in debt. And then I've met people earning half that, who are thriving, traveling, investing, and sleeping peacefully at night. So no, money isn't the issue. The mindset is. Because some folks don't have an income problem. They have a pattern problem. And until you change that pattern, no raise, no bonus, no side hustle is gonna fix it. So today, we're gonna talk about why some people stay broke, no matter how much they earn, and how to stop being one of them. Hi, if we haven't met yet, my name is Marnith. I'm a registered nurse, wellness and personal growth coach, and investor. Let's get into it. Everybody thinks, once I make more money, I'll finally breathe. But more money doesn't fix bad habits. It just magnifies it. Ever noticed how some people, the more they earn, the more broke they seem to get? That's because the moment they get that raise, they also get a new car, new wardrobe, new bills. It's called lifestyle inflation, and it's sneaky. You don't even notice it until you're wondering where your money went. I remember a nurse I worked with who used to say, once I hit $80,000 a year, I'll finally feel stable. She hit it. Then she said, maybe $100K will do it. Then it became $120K. But guess what? The stress didn't go away. It just got upgraded. New car, bigger apartment, fancier vacations. But still, no savings. Because what she really wanted wasn't more money. It was the feeling of enough. And that feeling can't be bought. It has to be built. Here's what people don't talk about enough. Emotional spending. That I've had a hard week, I deserve this moment. That ends in a splurgy dinner with rounds of expensive drinks. Or in a fancy spa weekend. Or in a Target cart full of random things. We've all been there. We buy to fill holes, not shelves. We spend to soothe pain, to feel validated, to escape the exhaustion of our daily life. Most people don't overspend because they're irresponsible. They overspend because they're emotionally tired. And tired people don't make financial smart decisions. They make comfort choices. And that's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. People love to talk about making more money, side hustles, promotions, investments, but they rarely talk about what they'll actually do with that money once it comes in. It's like pouring water into a bucket with holes and hoping it magically fills up. Until you fix the holes, your spending patterns, your lack of plan, your avoidance of tracking, the bucket will always leak. Wealth isn't built by how much comes in. It's protected by how much stays in. One of the biggest silent killers of financial growth is the I deserve mindset. And I've done this before too. I work hard, I deserve it. People start using money as a form of emotional justice. And yes, you do deserve nice things, but not at the expense of your peace. The problem isn't the treat. It's when every emotional bump becomes a reason to swipe the card, until finances start to go under. You do not have to prove your worth with purchases. You can live well and still be smart. In fact, being financially grounded is a real luxury. Here's something counterintuitive. The people who stay broke are the ones who avoid looking at their bank account when things get tight. Let's get real. If you are scared to check your bank account, that's your red flag. The people who stay broke are the ones avoiding reality. Just like life in general, the ones who grow are those who are brutally honest with themselves and face the discomfort head on. You cannot fix what you refuse to look at. Awareness hurts at first, but avoidance hurts forever. You cannot build wealth hanging around people who normalize struggle. If your closest friends think saving money is boring and celebrates being broke as part of their identity, that energy will slowly shape your reality. It's time to expand your circle, not your credit card balance. You do not need rich friends, but you need financially mature friends. People who celebrate saving and growth, who talk about investments instead of swiping their way through debt. Let me say this one with love. You cannot heal your financial life while still playing victim to it. The economy, your job, your upbringing, yes, they all shape your start. But your mindset shapes your finish. Owners take charge, victims wait for rescue. And that's why two people can start with the same income and end up completely different realities. Here's another reason people stay broke. They have good intentions, but zero systems. They say things like, once I get my bonus, I'll start saving. Or, next month, I'll open that investment account. But money without direction disappears every single time. Because without a system, every extra dollar finds its way into someone else's pocket. Here's an easy structure I live by. Number 1, the essentials, the non-negotiables. This is everything you need to keep your life running smoothly. Your housing, food, transportation, phone bill, and whatever keeps the lights on and your life functioning. Think of it as your stability bucket. Number 2, your future. Now this second bucket is your lifeline. It's the one that protects you. Tomorrow, next month, next year. This includes your emergency fund, your retirement savings, your investments. It is the cushion that lets you walk away from a bad job or gives you the freedom to breathe when life gets loud. This bucket is how you honor your future self. And trust me, your future self will thank you. Number 3, freedom, the guilt-free fun money. Yes, you get a fun bucket because we're not here to live like stressed out robots. This is your coffee runs, date nights, girls brunch out, travel, shopping, the things that make life feel good. But here's the key. You enjoy these things guilt-free because you already took care of your essentials and your future. When you give yourself structured freedom, your money lasts longer, feels better, and stops spiraling out of control. That's the formula. Essentials, future, freedom. If you want to stop being broke, stop focusing only on how to make more and start asking why you feel the need to spend more. Because real financial transformation doesn't start in your wallet. It starts in your mindset, your habits, and your emotions. Start journaling your spending triggers. Start tracking what emotions lead to spending. Start practicing gratitude, not as a cliche, but as a way to feel enough again. Money doesn't fix who you are. It reveals who you are. If you're anxious now, you'll be anxious with more. If you're impulsive now, you'll just have more expensive impulses later. If you are disciplined now, you will multiply peace later. The real wealth works begins here, with awareness, discipline, and peace. So if you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Don't just chase more, build better. If this video spoke to you, I want you to drop a comment that says, I choose peace over pressure. Because that's where financial freedom truly begins. And if you want to go deeper, check out my upcoming video, The 5 Habits That Make You Richer. It'll connect perfectly with what we talked about today. And always remember, the right mindset changes everything. See you next time.